It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We love you so much for joining us, just like we love the Proteas, who've had a torrid time at the 2019 ICC Cricket World Cup. But love them or hate them, it's down now to the last three of the four, at least. They've been confirmed. Australia, India and England, who seem to be coming back to some kind of form, have already advanced. And New Zealand will be waiting and watching very closely as Pakistan are still fighting for that spot take on Bangladesh later today. Lots of permutations, a fantastic World Cup. Can I first just quickly pay homage to the bowlers at this World Cup? Because I think a lot of us feared that it was going to be like a David Warner batting kind of show, but the bowlers have been amazing. Mitchell Starc has been amazing. Bumrah has been amazing.
Behrendorff.
We've seen something truly remarkable. So this has been a great World Cup, just not so much for us. So we walloped Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Will we wallop Australia? How are we feeling about this? Because I would imagine there are a lot of nerves there, because it's going to very much set the tone for what the Proteas have to deal with when they come back to South Africa and move on to test series and other things going on.
I don't think the Aussies are going to do us any favours.
No.
I think they're going to need to, for their own consistency, they're going to want to kick on. So there will be no sort of lessening of intensity from their side. And so short answer is I think that the Aussies will probably win. They just are a little bit more settled. They're a whole lot focused. And there's just a sort of an awesomeness about the team. They've got a potent batting lineup that knows how to score sort of 100-plus opening partnerships, which is something
pretty much what you need.
What you need, yeah.
No, that's the tail of the tape for this one. The games, the dominance has been typified by two opening batsmen, or at least your top three doing something special.
Absolutely.
One of them getting a century is what it's all about. Can Australia go all the way, do you think?
I think they probably can. Can they win it? I don't know. I think that India, I mean, they lost just recently, and maybe there's a bit of a wobble there, but
you maybe need something like that, a bit of a wake-up call.
Just a wake-up call, absolutely.
To stoke the furnace a bit.
And so I think that India still, for me, are the team that I favour to go all the way and take the trophy as well. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why we are kind of the perennial chokers when New Zealand have actually won more World Cup matches than any other team in the world, and they have a way of imploding, as they did do against England.
Yeah.
Maybe dominated by a very good England performance as well, but they now have to just sit and watch.
Yeah, it's completely out of their hands.
Can Pakistan beat the Bangladesh that is emerging, that is becoming at the moment? We are seeing a team that is really hitting its straps.
Well, I mean, I think that Pakistan are going to do just that today. I think that they're going to beat Bangladesh. It's going to come down to net run rate, and so Pakistan will need to know that they will need to beat Bangladesh inside a certain number of overs. Whatever that score is that they're going to be chasing or posting, they're going to have to do a quick job and get in and out as quickly as possible, sort of a hit-and-run kind of a sort of approach.
And from what we have seen from those batsmen, I mean, you want a class act, you want to get a lesson in batting. That, for me, what they've been able to do, but they're one of those teams that you just never know what you're going to get on the day.
Yeah.
So can we still call England kind of outside favoriticious? Because they, for me, are feeling like they've been tested. They've dealt with, obviously, the home press, which is so hectic, the scrutiny that they get, but they are looking really good. Again, very well balanced.
You know, I think that we spoke about a bit of a wobble and a bit of a wake-up call. I think they've had theirs inside this tournament, and they've set themselves straight and they're back on track, and they've been very impressive in the last few games, no less that game against India. So I think that they would definitely be one of the teams that would contend for that final. Obviously, they're going to be in the semi-final, and they will put a lot of pressure on themselves. They will expect themselves to get through to the final. But, I mean, we were talking about it earlier when we were talking about football. It's a one-game match, and it could be that you win or lose that semi-final on a misfield or on a drop catch or on just a four that gets snuck away through the slips, whatever it is. You know, it could be that close.
So we've established the key is obviously net run rate today.
Yeah.
Just one important match, 3 matches left, in fact, in these rounds. And India versus Sri Lanka means very little. South Africa versus Australia, it means a huge amount to me, but not a huge amount to the ICC Cricket World Cup. Going to be really interesting, though, to see how Australia take that game. I have this like vision of a foot on a face with throats. Somehow that's the Australian mentality, but still plenty of action to enjoy in the ICC Cricket World Cup, and we are seeing some big guns performing. So for the neutral, it's going to be a spectacular set of semi-finals. Who will make it through? Pakistan or New Zealand? We'll find out today.